Hi, is this
Hello?
David?
Yeah, this is David.
David, hi, it's Jason Weinberger from Find Me a Toronto Home. Thanks so much for checking out my website. I see you're looking for homes in Etobicoke. I'd love to help with your search. Tell me a little bit about your experience. Have you been out to see any properties yet? Or are you just getting started?
No, I haven't looked at any properties as yet. My wife and I are just, we were casually thinking of maybe moving, but we haven't really decided yet based on, work opportunities and the children are still in school. So at this point, we're just, casually browsing online and getting an idea of prices.
Okay, sounds great. Well, I mean, my website is a great starting point just to get some research behind you. So tell me, what's your ideal time frame in a perfect world? When would you be moved into your new property?
Boy, it's very difficult to answer that question at this point because we haven't even spoken to a mortgage broker or considered selling our home. That's a question better answered, I think, a few months from now. We haven't put a timeline on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, what's motivating your move?
Well, I would like to. We're having another child. We'd like to. The house is getting a little tight, and my wife would and I would like a better kitchen to work in, and just more space for the kids to play in, especially a backyard. We live in a townhouse right now, and it's pretty limited. And with COVID, we survived through that, but we'd like more space.
Okay. And do you live in the Etobicoke area currently in your townhome?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So I'm guessing you want to stay in the neighborhood. Kids are
Yeah, we
rooted in
want
the
to stay
school
close to
district.
the kids' school. We,
Right.
you know, we don't really necessarily want to move them.
Yeah. It's an awesome community. I've been working in Etobicoke for about 10 years. I know it really well. Again, it's subtle, but you're planting those cues, right? You're an expert. So tell me more. If you found the right property in the next 2 months, would you potentially be in a position to make an offer?
Once we get, you being a realtor would know, we'd have to make sure our finances are in order and that we're approved for a mortgage. So we're in the process of slowly stepping through that to make those arrangements.
Okay, fantastic. And do you have a mortgage broker specifically that you're working with?
We're talking to our bank right now, who they're holding our mortgage.
Do you have a relationship with them? Have you dealt with them before?
Yeah, I mean, we're fairly satisfied. I mean, that's the only person we've ever dealt with.
Okay. So tell me more. What type of property would you ideally be looking for? You mentioned a bigger home. I'm assuming that means detached.
Yeah, definitely detached, 3 bedroom, minimum 2 bathroom. We'd like to have parking, of course,
Mhm.
and a backyard is the biggest criteria for us. I mean, we're not it doesn't necessarily have to be a new home. Something that's we plan on living there for at least 10 years as the kids go through school. So some place to put down some roots.
Yeah, absolutely. That
Family.
sounds good. So do you have a realtor that's helping you potentially with your search?
We have a few people sending us material.
I'm sure you do. There's only 80,000 of us in the Toronto Real Estate Board. Well, I'm a specialist in Etobicoke. I've worked in this market for 10 years. Are you committed to those agents or are you open to a second opinion? I'd love to apply
Uh,
for the job.
Yeah, no, we're open. We're not we don't necessarily have exclusivity with anyone, and we're not necessarily hung up on the idea of being working with one particular agent. I mean, if somebody finds us the right property, we'll work with them.
Okay, fantastic, Dave. Well, that sounds great. There's definitely some good options available that suit what you're looking for. What I'd suggest is we go out on a home orientation tour. I do about 2 or 3 of these every week, and I find they're really helpful for people just like you. It would really help give you an idea of the market. You can start to crystallize what you're looking for. Believe me, properties look much different in person than they do online. You're not allowed to buy anything. It's just preliminary to get you out from behind the computer and see some homes. What I can do is I can send you 5 or 6 of the best 4 bedroom detached homes in Etobicoke with a big backyard. And then why don't you pick out 2 or 3 of your favorites? And then I can book those showings. Do evenings, daytimes, or weekends work best for you?
Um, Probably evenings.
Okay, so I've got Tuesday at 6 or Thursday at 7. What's more convenient for the two of you?
Let's do 7 o'clock.
Okay, fantastic. So what I'll do is I'll book those. I'll send you that list. If you can just respond with your top 2 or 3 listings, and then I can go ahead and book those showings. I'll send you a Google Calendar invite for Wednesday at 7, just so I can save that spot. And if you can just go ahead and confirm that, because my calendar fills up pretty quickly, And again, by saying that, you're sending a subtle message that you're busy, you're successful. It's a two-way street, right? You're interviewing me, but I'm interviewing you at the same time, right? I'm okay if you don't work with me, but you're going to want to work with me because I'm an expert. So my schedule fills up pretty quickly. If you could just go ahead and just confirm that Google Calendar invite so I can save you that slot for Wednesday at 7. And then what I'll do is I'll introduce you to my mortgage broker in the meantime, just to give you a second opinion on the financing end. My broker is phenomenal. She generally will provide much more competitive rates versus a traditional bank where they just rely on people walking in off the street. She's really friendly. So she'll follow up with you. I'll just CC you and her on an introductory email. And then in the meantime, just go through that list, pick out a couple of your favorites, send them back to me with the MLS numbers. I'll go ahead and schedule those for Wednesday at 7. And then I'll send you a Google Calendar invite. And I'll confirm with you on Tuesday. And I look forward to taking you out and showing you some homes. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
All right. Fantastic, David. Well, look forward to chatting soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. And just watch for that email. I'll send it to you within the hour.
Thank you.
You're welcome.